Multiplication of polynomials. To multiply any two polynomials, first we will observe distributive law, which says that a times parenthesis starts b plus c closes parenthesis. Then we need to multiply a with b at first plus a with c. Okay? So that will give us a times b plus a times c. So this is the underlying basics of multiplication of any two polynomials. Now first let us start with multiplying a monomial with binomial. So for that, as we saw in distributive property, we will first multiply this 2x with x square, and then we will multiply 2x with negative 5. Let's do that, which is 2x times x square is 2x cube minus 2x times negative 5 is simply negative 10x. So that's our multiplication of a binomial by a monomial. Now let us multiply a binomial by a binomial. Let's take an example. Now let us multiply a binomial x minus 5 by another binomial 3x squared minus 2. Here let us first use x. Let us first multiply x with both of these terms, and then again we will use negative 5 to multiply with both of them. First let us go for x and 3x squared minus 2. X times 3x squared. This will give us 3x x to the power 1 square, that gives us 3. Then after that, x will be multiplied again to negative 2, which is x times negative 2 is negative 2x. Now let's go for the second term, which is negative 5. We will multiply negative 5 with 3x squared. That will give us negative 5 times 3 is negative 15 x squared. It's right there. And similarly, let us multiply negative 5 again with negative 2, which is negative 5 times negative 2 is positive 10. Okay. I hope you got the idea. Then let us arrange this in an ascending order. So that will be 3x cube minus 15 x squared minus 2x plus 10. That's our complete multiplication. Let us multiply this trinomial x squared plus x plus 1 by a binomial x minus 1. Here again we'll use the same method, the distributive property, okay, which is we will first multiply x with all of these three terms, and then we will multiply negative 1 with all of these three terms. Let's go for it. First start with x. Okay. So x, let us multiply with x squared at first, which will give us x cube, and then multiply x with x, that will give us positive x squared, positive x squared, and finally let us multiply this again with 1. So x times 1 is x. Okay. Now let us multiply this negative 1 with x squared, x and 1. Negative 1 times x squared is negative x squared. Negative 1 times x is negative x, and finally negative 1 times 1 is negative 1. Now let's simplify all the things. then we can simply see that this x square and x square, they are cancelled out, x and x, they are also cancelled out, okay, x and negative x I mean. So that will be x cubed minus 1. So this is our answer.